Released from capture and geared up to fight, today we're taking a look at Hiya Toys Exquisite Mini Predators, Armored Crucified Predators. Welcome back. Before we take a look at the Armored Crucified Predator and his packaging, my question for you today is, what period in history would you like to see a Predator movie take place in? I'd love to see Predators versus Samurai. That'd be really cool. I know they've done it in comics, but on film, I think it'd be great. So we have our normal style packaging here. Good look at the figure here. Predators on the side. On the back, just some pictures of the figure. So let's get him out and see how he looks. With the Armored Crucified Predator out of his packaging, we'll start by measuring him up. He stands 4 3/4 inches tall, or about 11.5 centimeters. Looking at accessories, this guy doesn't bring a lot, but we do get the usual Hiya Toys base, along with these clips here, which can attach to any of these slots, and then connect to another Hiya Toys base. You also get a set of fists, and a xenomorph skull. This is a leftover from Predator 2. We don't actually see this in the film, but it is a nice enough inclusion. Turning to the figure itself, and this is a nice looking Predator. It is meant to look like the one from the first movie, but there are some pretty notable differences. He is missing a lot of his bone necklaces the first Predator had. The most obvious difference is the damage to the mask here. You can see he is missing the eye section there, so the eye is exposed. Really nicely painted. He also has quite a bit of battle damage to his mask. Other than that, very similar to the Jungle Hunter. We have his gauntlet here, which does extend just a little bit. The plasma caster, a big bulky one, compared to some of the other ones we've seen. It is on a ball joint, so you can twist it around and point it wherever you want. Just a little bit of armor on the chest there. His gauntlet computer doesn't open, but is nicely detailed. Nice paintwork on the different patterns there, all the different colors, mixing it in. His knee pads damaged there. He does have peg holes on the bottom of his feet. As we go up, we can see his container here. It doesn't open or anything like that. Pretty long dreadlocks, very full. They're a thin rubber, so they are flexible and will get out of the way for the articulation. My figure does have a little bit of an issue with it. The waist here does seem to not be down all the way. I can't quite get it down there. I'm not sure what the issue is. I know it's not supposed to be like that, but it's just something that's with my specific figure. This leg also won't move at all, I assume because of that. But a really nice looking Predator. And here he is next to his unarmored version, so you can compare them. As you can see, from the waist down they are the same figure, but from the waist up they are completely different, except for the left bicep there. Which version do you prefer? I like both, so I don't really have to choose. And here he is next to his Hot Toys version. This is the classic Predator, and this is not a fair comparison at all. This is a $20 figure, this is a $220 figure. But comparing them, this isn't as far off as you would think. I mean, obviously the Hot Toys is better, but it is pretty good for what it is. I'm impressed. Turning to articulation, the head is on a ball joint, but you don't get a whole lot of up and down movement on him, or side to side. You can turn it all the way around. Just be careful of the hair catching on his shoulder armor here. You're going to have to kind of move it out of the way to make it look good. The arms go up really well. There is a swivel just above the shoulder. You get a good double bend elbow. The forearm does rotate, and the hands are on a ball joint. As far as ab crunch goes, he goes back really well and forward well. You've got good side to side turning. You also have a swivel at the waist. Like I said, my legs, this leg doesn't work, so I can't really show both of them, but this one will go out like that. Kicks back like that. Okay, kick forward. The double bend knee is excellent. It also rotates in and out. The foot rotates, and it is on a hinge with really good movement. So pretty flexible, aside from the issues specific to my figure here. You should be able to get him in quite a few poses. While he doesn't bring a lot of accessories, he is very well painted, and I really like the damaged battle mask here. That's unique to him. The issues specific to my figure are disappointing, but luckily they don't really affect the look of him, and he'll still look good on the shelf. If you're looking for a stand-in for the Jungle Hunter, this is a good one, although I will be taking a look at the Jungle Hunter and comparing them, and spoiler alert, they're pretty well the same figure. So be on the lookout for that. I have reviewed many other Hiya Toys, Alien and Predator figures, and have many more to come, so subscribe if you don't want to miss those. But right now, I'd like to thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.